It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Listen, people, if you like the vibes, you like our movement, like, subscribe, share, man. Comment in the comment section. Ring the notification bell so you can keep up what we got going on, man. Jump in the community tab. That's where you'll find all the information about what's going on with the podcast, all our future endeavors. We're here again with businessman and entrepreneur Mike Palmer. Mike Palmer is revisiting us again. Let's do a little recap. Last time Mike was here, he was telling us about multiple business ventures. He had a new venture coming along. It's finished now. It's open. Supermarket, Berkeley Supermarket is open here in the state of Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. Mike Palmer, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well myself, my brother. So the
For,
supermarket is open.
before you jump in, I want to say thanks for having me up here again, sir. Thanks for the opportunity.
Definitely, man. Thank you for coming through.
Uh-huh.
The supermarket is open now. The stress is over. So what is it looking like in the community? How the community is receiving the supermarket?
Well, I must say, they're being very supportive. The response that we are getting from the community is very good. We're pleased with the turnout that we have seen from the grand opening ceremony until up until now, because it's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, today I think make 2 weeks since we've been open officially. So it's going pretty well.
Speaking of the grand opening, it was a good. I think it was a good grand opening. I saw a lot of people from the community. I even saw different race of people out there. I saw a few Chinese, white, black. Of course the Jamaicans was out there. I mean, how did you take that support from the community? Did you expect different varieties of the race of people to come in, or you just expected a certain type of people to come to the grand opening?
Well, actually, because of what my current makeup of different race, we have people from all different race, white, black, Chinese, everyone that support my other brand, the MPL and Cafe. So I expect to see the same out there. So I wasn't surprised by the turnout that I saw.
Yeah, man, you had some breakfast out there in the morning for people. I saw a lot of people grabbing their sandwiches and their juices and stuff. So I realized that you have breakfast inside of the supermarket in the morning time. What can people expect in that? What time does that open? What can they expect to get there?
So yeah, we open 7 days a week. The Berkeley supermarket, also within the supermarket, we've got a section with one of our restaurant, which is the Soul Food Kitchen. Soul Food Kitchen started at where the nightclub was. We have one location there, and our second location now is at over here at Berkeley Supermarket. We have breakfast starting at 7 a.m. every morning. We do catch some of the people who leave in the shipyard early, but most of the people that comes out for breakfast is your regular people in the community. But we're not just limited to the community. If you want to drive from Virginia Beach, come get some good grits and some good breakfast. We open at 7 a.m. in the morning. This is not Caribbean though, I must say. It's American breakfast. Your grits, your bacon, home fries, oatmeal, that type of thing, pancakes and stuff like that.
That's what I was just about to ask you. What could they expect from the breakfast? I thought you was going to throw in a little bit of some ackee and sausage.
No, man. We have MP just 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some ackee and saltfish over there by MP Island Cafe.
So with the shipyard being there and got lunchtime, breakfast, what time do you start the lunch program? What time do you start the lunchtime program?
Breakfast normally runs from 7 a.m. until 10:30. After 10:30, lunch starts at 10:30. Okay. But typically most of the time we have lunch ready by 10 o'clock. But 10:30 we guarantee you'll get lunch.
Okay. So what's some of the stuff on the menu for the lunch there?
So lunch consists one of our biggest seller right now is turkey wings. Before I got into the soul food restaurant, I didn't realize how popular that thing is, man. But we're going through so many turkey wings on a daily basis. So turkey wings are our biggest thing, and then we have your regular fried chicken. And by the way, we do have that fried chicken that Farm Fresh used to have. We have the recipe.
Oh, yeah, I got
So
the
we have
rest.
yeah, man. So we have the same fried chicken, and that's very popular.
Very popular.
People coming in buying 8 piece, buying 10 piece, buying 16 piece. So that has been very successful since we've been open. Then we have your pork chops, meatloaf, ribs, shrimp, and stuff like that. Whiting. So we got a nice spread of soul food dishes on the menu for lunch and dinner. Along with the favorite sides or mac and cheese. People going crazy over the mac and cheese. The candy yam. People just loving stuff like that. Green beans, collard green.
Whole,
All your soul food favorite
whole
we have.
soul food setup. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. The whole soul food setup.
a nice spread.
Yep. So you have a seafood department over there. Shrimps, fish, yes, some lobsters and crabs and stuff like that too.
No, no, no lobster.
Full
We
lobsters.
do have crabs, but I must say this though, money that this supermarket is not an international market like the others around here. What it is more of a regular traditional supermarket, similar to what a Farm Fresh was.
Okay.
Except we have better pricing than what Farm Fresh had.
That was my next question.
Yeah, man, we have good prices. So you get your everyday grocery item, your cereal, your whatever you buy, your fruits and vegetable and stuff like that. That's what
Common
you'll
place.
find in there. And so we have different department, like you said, the seafood, we have produce, we have deli, we have that restaurant, we have a bakery department, coffee shop, a ice cream corner. So like I said, we offer more than what your typical
Super.
supermarket. We have a customer service desk. You want to send money home, we have a MoneyGram. Want to buy money order, you want to pay your bills. So we do offer those type of service there. So get back to the seafood department. So our seafood department, again, we offer a little bit more than most places around here in terms of we do have the frozen stuff, but we do have a fresh thing. If you want a croaker, we clean it, gut it, have it ready for you. We do had some snapper. I saw some snapper over there, some real nice snapper over there yesterday.
Some pictures there.
As we get those island fish, we'll have a lot of the island product. I must say though, but we're not. The main focus is not that. His main focus is a local store
Help the community. Provide.
community. Yeah, because the community doesn't really have a supermarket in that area over there. So our seafood now, what I like about it is that we're able to have the fresh fish with the head. We clean those fish for the customer. We do have crab legs, all them crab legs that you guys going crazy over. We have those crab legs. We have shrimp and stuff like that, and we do steam them also.
Okay.
So if you want some crab legs with some obe, not sure about the sauce. We were working on sauce, but I don't know if we have got it. The last time I worked with them on it, I didn't like, it wasn't hitting. It tastes like something similar to what most of these places, but I want something
Your
that's
own recipe.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I didn't put it out yet, but we're still working on it. And soon as that come out, then I'll be making some of those seafood boil. But for right now, we're just doing the steamed shrimp and the steamed crab leg. And the other day I got some went to him, and I'm telling you, man, I'm so pleased, man. That thing was so good. My wife, just watching my wife dig into those crab legs. She liked the dungeon crab.
Dungeon crabs.
Dungeon crab legs, nice size. We have some real nice, and the regular crab legs too. We have real nice size crab legs, and something to see, man.
Definitely. I've been inside of the supermarket. It looks amazing in there. I know you put in a lot of work, a lot of man hours. Like I saw that personally for myself by stopping through a few times just to check in and update on what's going on. Did did COVID hold up anything that you had going on?
Well, yes, a lot of I mean, I wanted to open in August. My plan was to open in August. I had promised the people of Berkeley that we'll have it ready for August,
Mhm.
and we shortfall. I mean, we fall short of our
The goal.
projected open day. However, a lot of things were out of my hands in terms of getting supplies, equipment, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And as you know me already, I'm very aggressive when I'm dealing with these companies, trying to get my stuff in on time. But it were beyond my control. But you know, we finally did it, and I think the time that we got it done, though, it was a good, it got done in a real good time, short period of time,
Yeah, that was good. Um,
despite what was going on.
when you was here last time, we was talking about healthy stuff in the store, fruits, vegetables. How did you get that turnout? Were you able to get that turned out properly for the community?
Yeah, man, definitely. So we're working with one of the major distributor for independent grocery store. So this company here focus mainly on small business like ourselves, smaller, company like ourselves. So I think they did a tremendous job when it comes to helping us. These guys were in there. I don't know if they do it with every store, but these guys, they spent 3 weeks in the store to help me get the store to where it was. As you see, I mean, I didn't realize. I mean, I've opened store before, but not this size. And the thing about it too is the little details thing that takes the time. And they were in there about 3 weeks straight, helping us stock the shelves, organize, put stuff where they're supposed to go, and making sure we have the right product that I was looking for. You know, did a lot of research to get the stuff in. So, you know, we do have that fruits and vegetable and a lot of healthy option product is in there.
Yeah, I mean, I got some apples from in there. I must say, from the first press conference when he was giving away the free apple, I only took one and I regretted it. So the last time I was there, I picked up a couple of apples. I must say, I don't know the name of apples, but when I find good, I enjoy eating apples. You know, from back in the day when we used to get American apples imported in Jamaica, it used
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
So I taste one of those apples and they was good. I bought a couple of them and they was real good. I enjoy a good apple. So with the coffee shop, we have the internet. We was talking about having internet and people coming in and being able to drink their coffee, maybe surf the internet and do some business while in there. Is that still available?
Yeah, man. Yes, definitely. We've kicked off the coffee shop. That's up and running. Right now we're running a thing where if you order breakfast, you get a free coffee.
Okay.
And then we've seen a lot of groups coming in having meetings there, and it surprised me. The other day we had a gentleman that is 94 years old stop in, celebrate his birthday, had breakfast. I'm a group of about 14 elder
Okay. With him.
people from the community came in, and I mean, I felt good about that, seeing that I was able to provide a space for them,
Mhm.
and they came in and they really enjoyed the breakfast, man. Because since then, I've seen four of them that I've seen, and I'm not there on a regular, but I've seen four of them that was a part of the party
Mhm.
came back on two other occasions. So obviously they had to love the breakfast and also love the space for them to come back as a regular customer. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'm pleased with what I see, man, so far.
definitely, definitely. Back to the competitive prices. So how do you go about getting the competitive prices? Do you have to cut some? Did you have to cut down on your price just
Yeah,
because
man.
of the community, or you went shopping around for the best prices you could find?
Well, here's the thing here. The price in terms of shopping for price is kind of hard.
Uh-huh.
What it is, my I'm not making the type of profit I should be making.
Hmm.
You understand? So my profit margin is not as high as it's supposed to be, or the standard. I'm below what the standard is. You know what I mean? But in this time, you got to be competitive.
Hmm.
So sometimes if it means, making less, cutting your profit margin, if not, the product gonna sit on the shelf and expire and stuff like that. So you got to try and move it. We are the new kid on the block. You know, we don't have the luxury of people running to us when we open the door. We are no brand company. We just started.
Mm.
A lot of people are skeptical about us. In two areas. One, they're thinking it's a MPL and cafe where we have all this Caribbean stuff. You know, so I just want to put it out there that it's not a MP. Where it's owned by MP, it's owned by us, but you know, we're a local traditional, just like you'd find in Food Lion or Farm Fresh, like I said earlier. That's the type of product we have there. So people are skeptical about that. And then again, because it's minority owned, they don't think we have that standard. They
I
don't think,
hear
you
that.
know what I mean? And one thing I want to put out there, when you come in there, you won't think, you'll be impressed.
Very much
You
so.
understand what I'm saying? I mean, I had to put together a store that when you or anyone of us come in there, and I said us, you know, brown or black skin people come in there, we can, you know, smile and say, man, this look good. You know what I mean? I have to, you know, I have a lot of kids who look up to me as a role model.
Yeah.
So I have to set a place, I have a place where, you know, when
Standard.
they come in there, they're proud of it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
have to show
Set
them
a
that,
high
listen,
standard.
huh?
Yeah, to set a high standard
Yeah,
for.
man. Yes, definitely. So when they come in, they can say, look at this, man. We can do it. We can achieve certain things. You know what I mean? We can be very competitive as anyone at a local supermarket around here.
Mhm.
We can have a nice store. You understand? And that is why I went all out on this store to make it a beautiful store, have good prices, make sure the staff are friendly, stuff like that.
Well, the ambience is definitely great. It's a definitely catches the eye. The aisles are stacked just like any other supermarket, and you do have a section in there for the Caribbean people. I want
Yes.
to throw that out, just like Walmart and some other grocery stores. There is a Caribbean section in there,
Yes.
so we don't
Yes.
want the Caribbean people to feel like we just saying,
No.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's there also. If you're in the area and you feel like you're too far from MPs, there is
Yes,
some
man.
stuff in there you can get from the Caribbean. Just like
Yes, I was gonna touch on that. No, man, I couldn't leave out my roots, man. So
yeah,
we do have a section, but it's not as stuck as MP. We don't have everything. You're not gonna find some coconut drops or buster.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And,
But
yeah,
you'll find your regular stuff, your jerk seasoning, your all the different seasoning and stuff like that, some syrup, your chicken noodle and stuff like that. You'll find those in there. But like I said, you're not gonna find, you know, we even have Irish mash and stuff like that there, but not every single thing that we have in MP. I'm making space for it because, you know, even though we're open, we're still working on bringing in more product. You know what I mean? So over the next few weeks and our month or so, we should be where I want to be. It's a lot of work,
yeah.
and it's a work in progress. You know, we're about 90% where I really want to be. Where you know, I'm gonna say, but uh, I'm 100% pleased. But right now, you know, I mean, it's about 90% for where I want it to be.
So did you get to the goal of hiring um a lot of people from the community?
Yeah,
Keep
yes, we did. We did one of our focus when we decide to do this was how can we make an impact on the community, and it was, you know, through hiring and bringing in those certain product that the community were looking missing, and we did. I think we have over 30 something people from that neighborhood and another 30 something from outside the community. So probably about 50-50 right now that we employ. So we are about 60 people. We employ about 60 people. I'm not sure, you know, we have a couple people who have left, and then we have more people who have joined us, which was expected because a lot of times when you open a store and certain people expectation you know, is not what they thought it would be. You know,
yeah,
you're gonna have people leave and then you're gonna have people
yeah.
who join.
People come
Um,
and go a lot.
yeah, man. And I mean, in this retail business, it's crazy because, you know, we're doing things that are no nonsense thing. You know what I mean? If you show up late, we give you a warning, so on and so forth. So we're letting people go if they're not at the level that we want them to be.
Well, they're also in the pandemic, and some people might have to leave because of the situation with their children and
Yeah.
all type of stuff like that. So it's a wide open of reasoning why I guess people would come in and come out of of the workspace.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So so far, the grand opening was a success. Business open. Everything is running well. What do you see for the supermarket in the next 6 months? What is the goal for the next 6 months?
Right now, it's just for me to just kind of focus, get to understand our customer more, see what other product we could bring in. Some stuff might not sell, so see what we got to take out. But most importantly, see what other needs the customer, what a product they're looking for. The great thing with us, we make decision on the ground level. We don't have to send anything up to corporate. We're in the store every day. So we're hearing what customers saying. We're listening to them, what product they're looking for. See what product we could bring in. You know what I mean? One of the area also too that I wanted to touch, just mention a little bit. So the item that I noticed is bringing people from Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, all over from all the way in Chesapeake coming to the store. We have smoked meat,
Smoke,
like yeah, man, like a turkey neck and
yeah, smoke
um,
neck, smoke ham, stuff like that.
yeah, man, turkey wings, neck bones, that type of stuff. That's a product that we're carrying, and I think most supermarket doesn't have the wide variety like we do. And since we've been open, we've been consistent having it in stock from day one. You know what I mean? And those are the items that people drive in from Virginia Beach and, like I said, all the surrounding cities.
Yeah,
The seafood market also is another thing that I'm seeing people coming in. Those crab legs are attracting them from everywhere. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Just the size, they look real good, and everything like that.
Yeah.
And also, we have a weekly paper, similar to what you would see if the other
With
supermarket have.
coupons and
Yeah,
stuff.
man. Yeah,
Okay.
and a regular sale paper.
How would people go about getting that? Is there a
Well, we mail them out. We mail it out, but we don't mail it out to everyone. We just do certain zip code each week.
okay?
We'll choose certain zip code in the surrounding area. So I'm just focusing on about a 5 mile radius to mail these out. You know what I mean? It's very costly, so I can't do a 10 mile radius. You know what I mean? But they're in store. So if you walk in the store, we have a greeter at the door that would greet you, or we have a security guy that walks around. They always have it to give hand to customer if customer need it. But most of the time they're at the front. You could pick up one. You'll see your weekly sale and stuff like that. And they're great. They're great sale. Like I said, similar to any other supermarket in the area.
Okay.
I think next week we have stuff like Bunty paper towel. Those are on sales. We have Frosted Flakes. Those are on sale. All the meat. We have pork butts. So different stuff on sales. Not just in one area. We have grapes on sale next week. Apple, your favorite, is on sale. Collard green. So I mean, the sale starts today. I think today. When is the? No, this one is for next week. It starts at 29th. But because our sale starts on Thursdays, Wednesdays. We're run from Wednesday to Thursday.
Okay. Every Wednesday is a new sale. New
Paper, yeah, we have a different one, but this one I'm looking at, that's next week's sale.
Okay. So now that the supermarket is open, you have your projectile for the next 6 months. You have the staff in there running. You have your ideas of what you're looking for what the customers are looking for. You're looking to make them feel satisfied. There's a gas station in front of your supermarket. What is that looking like? Is it looking like that's going to be
Uh,
open to the community or what?
yeah, man, my plan was to open at the same time when the store opened.
Mhm.
But after doing this and about 6 months into building out the supermarket, realized how much work is involved. And I wanted to just focus on getting the main thing was getting the healthy choice, the fruits and vegetable to our customer. So I kind of left that. I've got a contract on it with BP to open that. But again, next couple of months, I'm just going to focus on the supermarket. And then after that, we do this because it's a big, opening a supermarket is not a walk in the park. You know what I mean? So sometimes, you know what I mean, you can't, stretch yourself too thin.
Yeah.
You got to focus on one area. Once that area get going, rolling and stuff like that, then you move on to things. You know what I mean? But it's important to have it in your plan, to have a plan. You know what I mean? So part of our plan is to get it open within the next 2 to 3 months.
So for the supermarket also, you guys already taking in WIC food stamp on that. Those programs are there at the supermarket for people who are in the community that needs them if they do need it.
Yeah, man, sure. So, luckily we opened with the food stamp, which
Mm,
was a big plus for us.
okay.
Because the first day we open, a lot of our customer came in from that community use EBT, so that was a good thing. And then the week, I think the week is on board. We just got that on board maybe a couple of days or so. So we do have WIC. We have we accept WIC, EBT. What else? Yeah, those two things we do accept those.
As I remember, a young lady was telling me that sometimes it's hard. I'm not sure if it's this area or not because I'm not really that familiar with WIC, that she is having problems like getting to use WIC in certain supermarkets. She had to go to certain place, and I didn't know that's how it worked. So I'm glad that it's there. But
Yeah, man, it's there. So send her over. Okay, send her over. We accept that that WIC thing.
so now that everything is closed, everything is put together properly. Your next step from the supermarket. This is the end of the supermarket discussion. We're looking for exclusive now. What's next on the agenda for the Palmer enterprise?
All right. So already had started. We're in the process of moving our main restaurant from down at 6109 East Virginia Beach Boulevard. We're moving that up to Glen Rock.
Okay.
That for who know it's the old Flipper McCoy
Hmm.
building right there in Glen Rock, close to Sam's Club. It's actually behind where the club is.
Okay.
So
It's
that's
not
where
too far from the business. You can't.
from the yeah, man.
You don't have to travel out of your way to get there.
Yeah, and what people gonna love about that is the fact that the parking. We were in the process of buying the building that we're in right now, but then after listening to all the complaints and customer having the issue coming in, have to go down to make a U-turn to go back the other way, we start looking around to find another property, and luckily we find this. It's a little bit bigger than our current space that we're in right now. We bought that building and in the process of building and outfitting it the way how we want to do it. That process should take probably another 2 to 3 months. So hopefully maybe first of the month, the latest, we'll be in there. Our plan was to get in there sometime around October, November, but I had to stop that again to focus on the supermarket. You know what I mean? Had a team of people that I had to pull off that job to help out to get this one ready on time. So now we just, start back work over here and hope to have it complete maybe December, no later than January.
So where's your Berkeley supermarket hat, man? I was promised a hat. I showed up, I didn't get my hat. You don't have a hat on tonight. What's going on with our Berkeley?
No, man, I got up late, so I had to run in. No.
Right.
It's in the van. It's in the van. When I got in the office, I was like, wow, I didn't even bring it in. But I want to show off my
Michael
my
Jordan.
Yeah, no, it's growing back. See the side coming. So it's coming back. I wanted to show that off today.
Go with the Michael Jordan ball today,
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. So once again, thank you for coming through the program. It's very interesting. People, if you haven't checked out our first interview with Mr. Palmer, he talks about his upbringing, what brought him to America, and now he's here in America, expanding his business, doing more stuff for his business. You had something to say, Mr. Palmer?
Yes. All right. First, I would like to say thanks to my wife, my family, my kids, my customer my staff, I have a great staff at MP, all at different locations. Without them, Berkeley supermarket would not exist. Without the customer, I have some loyal customer. These people were there at my grand opening. They've been coming in every day to check out Berkeley supermarket. They've traveled from far to come check it out. So I want to say, all my supporters, man, you guys are the best. I think I have the best supporters, man, the best customer. I mean, I have loyal people who've been supporting me over 20 something years. Everywhere I go, they follow. I want to say thanks, big thanks to these people. I appreciate each and every one of them. It's been a journey. It's not been easy. So don't let anyone tell you guys out there that it's an easy journey. Berkeley supermarket just didn't happen. No, it's been 23 years we've been working on it. You understand what I'm saying? We just got to where this is part of my my journey, part of my dream. Don't expect anything to happen overnight. You know what I mean? However, you have to always write down what you plan, what your dreams. When I was in the Navy, oh wow, you know what? Today makes 31 years since I joined the Navy.
31 years.
31 years. Oh wow. I didn't even remember.
Give a round of applause to all brothers.
Wow. So what I'm saying now, even with that, when I was in the Navy, that's when all this thing came to me in terms of the need for a store, a Caribbean store, because we didn't have any here. You know what I mean? So this didn't just happen now. It's been over 30 years, you could say. But the store itself, my first store opened 24 years ago. But the idea of opening a store was when I was in the military, and we couldn't get nothing. We couldn't get no bun. We couldn't get no bread, no cheese. Easter come, we call into family and friends in New York. Could you send me this? Yeah, man. Could you send me down some bun and stuff like that, or who coming down, or whoever going up? Hey, grab me some bun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where this all come from. So nothing happened overnight. You know what I mean? Just have your plans. I found a book that I had written down about open stores. It's a small plan, a business plan. You know what I mean? And this, like I said, almost 30 years ago. You understand? So, you're going to run across, have a lot of failure. I've opened a lot of business where I've lost a lot of money, a lot of business fail and stuff like that. But what? I'd never give up. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. You're not going to get it right every time. You know what I mean? However, the main thing is to learn from it and move on to the next year. Nothing don't keep me down. You know what I mean? It's part of the process. If it was meant to be, I have faith in what I do.
Yeah.
So if it was meant to be, God would have make it work out. The main thing is this, though. I don't sit here and say it wasn't meant to be. I try. I kick down doors. I crawl under door. I crawl over door. I crawl around, walk around doors and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's what you gotta do. Every day you gotta get up, think about what your plans are, but you don't sit down there and spend your whole day dreaming about your plan. So if your plan is to open a store, whether a shoe store or whatever, go work at a shoe store. See what it is that makes that store successful. You understand? Don't watch the money, man. Okay, don't ever watch money. If you watch money, you're gonna get headache and stress. Okay, that's what I don't get, headache or stress. You know what I mean? Don't watch the money. Focus, go in there, sell shoes, see what is it people want. Then you start to look into opening, you look at location and stuff like that. So whatever it is that you want to get in, go work for whatever companies and stop complaining about only making this. So think about the future, what you're going to make. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you're in there writing your business plan in the people business, whatever business you're in, putting together your plan, and then, save up some money in the meantime and stuff like that, and able to go move on now to do your own thing. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But
you gotta execute.
But again, I appreciate everyone that walks through my door. Some people become regular customers, some people go back and complain, and some people find fault. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm available if you have any issue with my product or anything. Call me up and say, Mike, and I'll fix it, and I'll see if it makes sense, and I'll work with it or don't work with it or whatever.
last time you was here, before we close out, last time you was here, we spoke on you being able to be open for mentorship. I know you're busy right now with a lot of stuff going on. Is that proposition still open, that if someone wants a little mentorship, wants some little words of wisdom, to reach out to you to get that still?
I'm always, man, I'm always available, you know what I mean? On a daily basis, I get people walk up to me and say, Mike, this, ask me question, you know, I want to do this, what you think, you know? So I'm available at any time. I mean, that's the beauty of my job, you know, man. Those are the things that I love, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only thing I ask people to call me early in the morning before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because after that, I get busy. So
So that's
6 to 8, I reserve 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. for stuff like that. Because
yeah.
if you want to do something and have questions, get up early, man. It's beautiful waking up early in the morning, man. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, that's a good thing, man. And once again, like I said before, thank you for coming through. Um, you and Miss Palmer, the whole Palmer family, y'all doing a good thing in the community. I've heard from people in the community a couple while I was out there. I heard people excited about the supermarket being open, excited about what's going on, excited of what they're seeing inside, because yeah, I guess you have exceeded their expectation. So
Wow.
they're really excited about the look, the ambiance of the place. They're just really excited from what I'm hearing from the people in the area. Because I'm standing around blending in like I'm a part of the community, just
Yeah,
hearing
yeah,
conversations, and
yeah,
I'm hearing
yeah.
people are excited. In fact, I brought a lady to you last time I was there, and she was so excited. She had her opinions of you bringing in she wanted extra Jamaican stuff, so she don't have to drive all the way to. But it's
Yeah,
for the
yeah. Yeah, I
days.
remember. Yeah.
So it's a good thing that you're doing, my brother. I really appreciate it, and I want to let everybody know that the phrase "supporting black business" is not just a phrase. You're supposed to go out there and do that. As you can see, that uh, a black person has put a very very high quality business in a very good community. He's expecting for not only blacks but people of all race to support a black owned business, just like you would support any other business. Just like
Mhm.
it doesn't matter the face of the business, as long as we're bringing you great products, good product, it shouldn't matter. So thanks again, Mr. Palmer, and a shout out to the whole Palmer family and the whole Palmer Enterprise, the MP Island, all MP Island locations and everything. So just and we have to big up Jamaica too before we can't just leave out without big up Jamaica too.
Yeah, man, definitely. Then say I'll be a root at the roots that.
Yeah.
And listen, I want to say again, man, thanks for giving me the opportunity on your platform here to talk a little bit about the supermarket. And I just want everyone who get a chance. We want to make this a destination. I mean, come on out. We have different things. If you don't like the ice cream, we have the seafood for you. Whatever you're looking for, we're just like a traditional. This should be a weekly stop for you guys out there. You know what I mean? Because that's what most of us do. When a Costco open here, they travel 10, 20 miles to go check out that place. So
Find what's going on.
this is ours. This is for us.
Yeah.
Make it a weekly stop. Do your weekly shopping there, and I'm guaranteed that you'll be pleased with our prices and our product.
Definitely. You'll find almost everything in there. You'll find the coffee shop, the internet. There's a lot of openings in there that you could take advantage of. You could like Mr. Palmer said, you could do your business meetings in there. There's space available for you to sit down, grab some coffee, and talk to your staff. But again, Mr. Palmer, thanks for coming through. Appreciate everything. Appreciate the talk, the times. This is the Anything Goes podcast. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with Mr. Palmer, Jamaican businessman, entrepreneur, man, to giving little words of wisdom. Man, thanks for all the good vibes and bless up to everybody out there, man. We're out of here.
All right, thanks, man.